All right, yo to the yo, welcome to the sports show on the YouTube. So we're going to go back to 1986. We're going to check out Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. This is going to be from the playoffs from 1986. This is going to be Hakeem Olajuwon and Ralph Sampson. One of the best two combos, the Twin Towers, Olajuwon and Sampson, especially from that era. Sampson doesn't get a lot of the recognition that he should. Anytime you see a list that puts together, at least when it comes to big men, he's never on the damn thing, it seems like. It's always Olajuwon, Shaq, Patrick Ewing, rightfully so, and Kareem, Will Chamberlain. But Sampson just kind of gets lost in that whole little shuffle right there. So we're going to check this out. This is going to be from 1986. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar highlights with Ralph Sampson and Hakeem Olajuwon. Like, subscribe, let's do it.
Any possible change in matchups we might see, Tom?
It's been rumored that perhaps Kareem will match up one-on-one with Olajuwon.
That'll be interesting, and we'll see if it happens. Meanwhile, the Lakers win the tip. They go right to Kareem. That's the way to get the crowd going. Here's Sampson inside against Kareem, and a tremendous move for Ralph. Rambis going strong. Kareem tries to keep it alive, and he does. Lloyd, long range. Worthy. The Lakers have a 4-on-2. And Bill Fitch wants a timeout. Good move by Bill here. Here's Sampson. Ralph Sampson with his fourth point. Hakeem has not yet scored. Into Kareem. Fake. Basket. Sampson turnaround inside and is fouled. So the Rockets going strong to Ralph, who seems to be a lot more aggressive when he is moved over to center. Sampson inside scores again, and Ralph Sampson has 8 points here in the first period. Allen Level has come into the ball game for the Houston Rockets, who will also bring back Hakeem Olajuwon starting the second period. And Olajuwon gets his first points of the ball game, and the Rockets trailing by 10 right now, 35-25. Go to Sampson, double with Magic and Lucas. Sampson, great move inside, great quickness.
Boy, he just spun out.
I gotta see that again. How the hell did he get around those two? There was Magic. I don't know if it was Byron Scott down low, but how the hell did he get around these guys? No, that wasn't Byron Scott. Let's check this out.
To Sampson, double with Magic and Lucas. Sampson, great move inside, great quickness.
Boy, he just spun out of that double beautifully.
10-point lead. Here's Lucas popping out again. McRae, the rebound. And here's Allen Level. Lead pass to Olajuwon. Soft move by Hakeem, who is a soccer goalie and has the great hand and foot movement and speed that has helped him so much in basketball. Here's Sampson with a jump hook. So Kareem, who went out with a minute to go in the first period and the Lakers up by 10, comes back in with the Lakers leading by 9. They're leading by 10. Goodmanson is trying to body Olajuwon, who goes up and draws the foul. They've tried 5 different players on Hakeem in this series. Olajuwon goes in, and it's a 6-point game.
You can see that little shake and bake move even back in 86. Olajuwon had it back then. Best center of the 90s, absolutely. Hakeem Olajuwon. You could put Shaq second or Patrick Ewing, David Robinson obviously up there too, but 2000s belong to Shaq. The 90s, in my opinion, belong to Olajuwon. Back-to-back titles with the Houston Rockets after Jordan retired.
Hakeem in this series. Olajuwon goes in, and it's a 6-point game. Kareem on the skyhook. Kareem's first points of the second period. He has 11 in the game. Alley-oop, Wiggins to Sampson. It wasn't the greatest of passes, but Ralph made up for it, Tommy.
I tell you, you can't hardly miss the pick and roll when you can throw a pass up that high.
Scott to Worthy. Going in against the Twin Towers. One of them got a piece of it. Wiggins, defense by Scott, goes up. And a foul is called against Byron Scott. Rambis. Kareem inside. He scores over Sampson as Magic watches with 3 personal. Level against Scott. 2 seconds to go in the half. Blocked by Kareem as the first half comes to an end. Kareem. Interesting what Don Nelson said. He says, I don't think Kareem is going to let the Lakers lose tonight. I remember game 2 of the championship series against Boston last year.
He has a heart of a champion. There's no question about that.
Question is, physically, can you do it against the tough inside game of Houston with people like Sampson, who now has 16 points and is the high scorer in the ballgame? Knocked away by Worthy into Cooper's hand. To Kareem. Hakeem comes back with 2 hard points in there. Under 8 minutes to go in the third period. And it's Hakeem who had to wait that extra split second in the air and came back with his 15th point of the game. Olajuwon again and winds up on his back. And Hakeem Olajuwon with 6 straight points has 17. And a technical foul has been called against Hakeem Olajuwon. 2-man game, Lloyd and Hakeem. Basket's out. Here's a guy who's around.
Olajuwon's footwork and low post moves were second to none, man. And even, like I said, back in '86, he got drafted the same year Jordan did, I believe. So, what, '84? This is his second year in the league. But, man, just the shake and bake that he had down low. I don't know if there's been a center since who's had that. I mean, Djokovic out in Denver, you could say, yeah, I take that back. In Denver, you could probably put him out there, the Joker. But Olajuwon, I think, one-ups him on that. But, man, just the moves he had back then were incredible.
Fouls that Kareem was and is throughout this game. I think number 34 is now. Kareem.
He got fouled that time.
Rambis. Kareem.
I tell you, they're not giving Kareem the fouls when he's taking it to the hoop. He should have got to the line that time.
Spinning. It's Worthy. Loose ball. Lucas. Blocked inside by Olajuwon. Lucas again. And Olajuwon snares the rebound away. Olajuwon turn around and it's a 6-point game. And Hakeem has 24 points, 13 of them here in the third period. McRae drives baseline and a reverse layup doesn't go, but there's Olajuwon. And there's no way you want to challenge Olajuwon unless you want to risk a 3-point play. Worthy goes up without the ball into the hands of Olajuwon. Level, surveying things to Wiggins, who's open. He doesn't have a shooting eye, but Sampson is fouled and gets the basket and has to be held away from Lucas. Olajuwon is holding Sampson away. And it's a good thing for Ralph. He never made contact with Luke.
And Sampson gets the rebound, and there's Lucas with the hard foul. Sampson doesn't like it at all, to say the least. And Olajuwon heads up, pushing him out, his own teammate, to make sure he doesn't get thrown out of the game.
Hakeem is the only guy that could do that to Ralph, I think.
Oh, boy, what an elbow in the face he got.
Lucas committing his 4th foul, and Sampson with a 3-point play. And Worthy has the shot blocked by Sampson. Out of bounds, Laker ball. I wonder if the Boston Celtics watching this game are impressed with Houston.
I think they very well will be.
You know they are with the Lakers. Olajuwon from McRae, and Hakeem now with 30 points, his first basket of the 4th period. Kareem with a reverse layup, big basket for the Lakers. Leading by 4 with 5 minutes and 21 seconds to go. McRae, the level, Matches is watching him, and Kupchak and Hakeem go at it. And Lucas wrestles him down, and both benches empty. They have ejected Olajuwon and Kupchak. Hakeem Olajuwon has been ejected, so has Mitch Kupchak. A big blow to the Houston Rockets.
Mitch Kupchak, who would go on to be the general manager, if I'm not mistaken, of the LA Lakers. Love watching these games and seeing the old school guys out there. There was some pretty hefty blows thrown by Olajuwon. Pistons obviously had a lot of them too. What's funny about a lot of the Piston fights were they didn't even get suspended. Nowadays, you'd be all over CNN and Fox and ESPN, be front page news. But when Lambeer and Mahorn were going against Barkley, or the Robert Parrish fight in the playoff game, they never got any suspensions. They played the next game. But Olajuwon did get ejected here for throwing a blow.
It's an early Tomjanovich saying, calm down, and they're being escorted by the police.
Rudy T.
Olajuwon, Tommy, has scored 30 points, has 7 rebounds and 4 blocked shots. Kupchak, 6 points and 2 rebounds. And it's the kind of ejection that can only favor the Lakers. Kareem loses the ball. McRae to Wiggins. Cooper in front of him. McRae to Sampson. And he's fouled. Tommy, I'm really impressed with the way the Rockets don't ever seem break going. Sampson does it. And the Rockets have created the first tie since the game was all knotted up at 4-4. And it's all tied up at 106 apiece. 11 on the shot clock. Sky hook. So 26 for Kareem. Level not in position. Throws up a wild shot, but there's Ralph. And a foul against the Lakers. They had 1 second showing on the 24-second clock when Sampson went up. It's a three-point game. Lakers coming out to meet the Rockets defensively. Reed again. Corner hits. A three-point shot to tie the game at 112. And timeout Lakers with 15 seconds to go.
Going to Kareem.
Their money man, Cooper. Scott. It's Scott. Misses. Level with 1 second to go. Calls time. And there's 1 second for the Rockets to try to get a shot off. Sampson.
Oh, damn.
A miraculous shot by Ralph Sampson. Off balance has given the Houston Rockets.
All right, that was really cool stuff. I love watching these old games. Like I've said in a million videos, instead of just checking out highlights, watching a full game and seeing possessions and the flow of game back and forth. Ralph Sampson with a game winner in 1986 NBA playoffs. Man, like we mentioned before at the top of the video, for whatever reason, Sampson does not get the recognition. I don't know if it's because he was overshadowed by Kareem and then Olajuwon with Ewing later on, but definitely one of the best to ever do it. Ralph Sampson, him and Olajuwon down low. Damn. Okay, so there it is. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Ralph Sampson, and Hakeem Olajuwon highlights from the 1986 playoffs. Like, subscribe. See you.